लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। स्वाति बुंदलिए रजत पपिहरा पिया पिया रत लाई। से प्राण जाए क्यों ना अब ही और नीर नहीं भाई। गुरु से लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। साधु लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। गुरु से लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। डोडल आनी जुरे जब सन्मुख शूरा लेटल राई। टुक टुक हो गिरे धरनी पे खेत चांद नहीं जाई। गुरु से लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। साधु लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। गुरु से लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। छारो अपने तन की आशा निर्भय होई गुण गाई। कहाँ ये कबीर ऐसी लव लाओ सहज मिले गुरु आई। गुरु से लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। साधु लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। गुरु से लगन कटे न मेरे भाई। सब धरती का गजर करो लिखने सब बन राय। सात समुद्र की मसी करो गुरु गुना लिखा न जाए। सायं संध्या। गुरु को कीजे बंदगी कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। कीत न जाने भृंग को गुरु कर ले याप समान। गुरु मूर्ति गति चंद्रमा सेवक नयन चकोर। अष्टपहर निरखत रहु गुरु मूर्ति कियो। गुरु बसे बनारसी शीश समुंदर तीर। बिसरा रे बिसरे नहीं जोग न हो ये शरीर। लक्ष्य कोश में गुरु बसे सुरती दियो पठाय। शब्द तुरीय सवार हुए पल आवे छिन जान। निर्विकार निर्भय तू ही और सकल भय माही। सब पर तेरे साहिबी तुम पर साहब नाही। संध्या सुमिरन आरती भजन भरोसे दास। मनसा वाचा कर मना जब लग घट में श्वास। श्वास श्वास में नाम ले वृथा श्वास मति खो। ना जाने यहाँ श्वास को आवन हो ये न हो। श्वासा की कर सुमिरनी करे जपा पूजा। परम तत्व का ध्यान धर सोहम आपोया। सोहम पोया पवन में बांधो सुरत सुमीर। ब्रह्म गात हृदय धरो इस विधि माला भी। माला श्वास श्वास की फेरेंगे कोई दास। 84 भर में नहीं कते काल की फास। साज परे दिन आत भी चकवी दीन्हारो छल चकवात जाइए जहाँ रैन दिवस नहीं हो रैन की बिचुरी चाकवी आनी मिली पर भात जो जन बिचुरे नाम सो दिवस मिले नहीं रात सतगुरु मोहिनी बाजिया दीन्हा अमर मोह शीतल शब्द कबीर का हंसा करे किलो हंसा तुम जनि धर पिहो
कण मेरी पड़ती अमर लोक पहुँचाइयो चलो सो पाओ जल जी भाव जल में बहु काग है
कोई कोई हंसा हमार कहे कबीर धर्मदास सो केव उतारो पार
विनवत हूँ कर जोड़ के सुनो गुरु कृपा निदान संतन को सुख दीजिए दया गरीबी ज्ञान दया गरीबी बंदगी समताशील करा इतने लक्षण साधु के कहे कबीर विचार धनियों पर धर्मदास है सत्य नाम की दे रहता पुरुष कबीर है चलता है सब भेद वेश बराबर हो रहे वीर बराबर नाई ताल बराबर गूंगची मूल बराबर नाही
केवल नाम केवल गुरु बाला पीर कबीर तारे हंस बिनती करे दर्शन देहु कबीर आनन मंगल आरती सतगुरु सत्य कबीर जम के फंदा काट के हंस लगावे तीर जम के फंदा काट के हंस लगावे तीर आरती ज्ञान आरती अमृत बानी पूर्ण ब्रह्मा लेहु पहचानी जाके हुक्म पवन और पानी बाके गति कोई बेर ले जानी देवा मिल ज्योति भकानी निराकार की यकत कहानी यही आशा सब हिल मिल ठानी भरम भरम भटके नर प्राणी वृष्टि बिना दुनिया बोरानी साहेब छरय महात बिकानी सकल सृष्टि हम ही उते पानी शील संतोष दया की खानी सुख सागर में करो स्नान निर्भय पावो पर निर्वाण कहे कबीर सोई संत सुजाना जिन जिन शब्द हमारो माना जिन जिन शब्द हमारो माना। ज्ञान स्रोत कबीर सत्य सत्य के नाम से सत्य सागर भरा सत्य का नाम तिहु लोक छाजा संत जन आरती करे प्रेम तारी धरे ढोल निशान मृदंग बाजा भक्ति साची किया नाम निश्चय लिया शून्य केशी कर ब्रह्मंड गाजा। सत्य कबीर सर्वज्ञ साहिब मिले, भजो सत्य नाम क्या रंक राजा। हम दीन दुनी दरवेशा, हम किया सकल परवेशा। हम दुआ सलामत लेका, हम शब्द स्वरूपी फेंका। हम रुंद मुंद में फिरा, हम फाका पिकर फकीरा। हम रमे कौन की नाव, हम चले कौन की छाव। हम सर्वगी सहज रम्य, हम रावार न पार। वार भी हम ही, पार भी हम ही, नाना दरिया तीर। सकल निरंतर हम रमे, हम गहरे गंभीर। खालिक खलक खलक के माही, यो गुरु कहे कबीर। सत्य नाम की आरती, निर्मल भया शरीर। धर्मदास लोके गए, गुरु बहिया मिले कबीर। धर्मदास लोके गए, छोरी सकल संसार। हंसन पार उतार ही, गुरु धर्मदास परिवार। सत्य सुकृत लौलीन है, ज्ञान ज्ञान में स्थिर। अजावन वहाँ पुरुष है, सो गहिला गोती। सत्य सत्य का भया प्रकाशा, जरा मरण की छूटी आशा। शब्द न बिन से देही, कहे कबीर हम शब्द सनेही। पांच तत्व तीन गुण पीले, रमता रहे शब्द सो खेले। कहे कबीर सो हंस हमारा, बहुरी नदी के जम का द्वारा। राहु रे काल परा दिया, दुर्बल तोर शरीर। सत्य सुकृत के नाम है, खेवे सत्य कबीर। भव भंजन दुख परिहरन, अमर करन शरीर। आदि युगादि आप हो, गुरु चारो युग कबीर। आदि युगादि आप हो, गुरु चारो युग कबीर। विज्ञान श्लोक। अति लौलीन चिन्हन्ते ज्ञानी, शब्द स्वरूपी सुन आकाशे बानी। बिना देहे साहिब निरालंब जाने, जाने जनावे कहाँ वे न देवा। ऐसा तत्व पूजे पूजावे, लगावे न सेवा। सराधान धारिया कंदो निरासा, सुधा सिंधु पीवे न जावे पियासा। परम धाम धीरा उदासी अकेला, लौली ने जोगी गुरु ज्ञान मिला। मिलंत चलंत रहंत या पारी, ऐसा दृष्टि देखो अनंतो विचारी। सराचेत चेतन चितवंत सूरा, ऐसा ख्याल खेलंत बूझंत पूरा। ज्ञानो ना ध्यानो ना मानो ना थानो, नहीं चंद्र तारा ना ऊंगे ना भानो। आगे ना पीछे ना मध्य ना कोई, जो का जला ब्रह्म त्यो तत्व सोई। डालो ना मूलो ना वृक्षो ना छाया, जीवो न शिवो न नालो न काया। दृष्टि न मुष्टि न देवी न देवा, जापो न थापो न पूजा न सेवा। नहीं पवन पानी न चंद्रे न सूरा, अखंडित ब्रह्म सोई सिद्धि पूरा। हम नाही तुम नाही बंधो ना भाई, निराधारे आधारे रंको नाराई।
गावे न दावे न हेरी न हेरा, नारी न पुरुषों न केली न केला, नहीं पेट पृष्ठ न पावो न माता,
जीवो न शिवो न नाथो अनाथा, शेषो महेशो गणेशो न ग्वालम्, गोपी न ग्वालम् न कंसो न कालम्, आसे न पासे न दासे न देवा, आवे न जावे लगावे न सेवा, नहीं वार पारे न मध्य न तीरा, जो का त्यो तत्व गहरे गंभीरा, जंत्रे न मंत्रे न दर्दे न धोखा, नरके न स्वर्गे न संशय न शोका, सेते न पीते न सब्जे न लालम, घोरे न स्वर्वरे न वृद्धे न बालम, वेरा न भेरा न खेरा न कोई, सरासुरती सोहम एके न दोई, जाने जनावे जनावे न शूरा, पूरे न पूरे न नियरे न दूरा, नारे न बिंदे न जिंदे न जीवा, निरंतर ब्रह्म जहाँ शक्ति न शिवा, नहीं जोग जोगी न भोगी न भुक्ता, सच्चिदानंद साहिब बंदे न मुक्ता, खेले खिलावे खिलावे और खेले,
चेते चितावे चितावे और चेते, देखे दिखावे दिखावे और देखे, एके अनेके अनेके सो एके, एके अनेके अनेके सो एके।
चित विलास चित गुण चित विलास, दास सो अंतर नाही, आदि अंत और मध्या, सदा सो ब्रह्म गोसाई, अगह गहन में नाही, गहने गहिए सो कैसा, सो हम शब्द समान, आदि ब्रह्म जैसे का तैसा, कहे कबीर हम खेले सहज स्वभाव, अकह अडोल अबोल निरंतर ब्रह्म, सुरति सो हम सोई, खेले खेल खिलावत हम ही, जहाँ के तहाँ रसातल सब ही, ता सब ही में है एक समता, तामे आनी बसा एक रमता, वह रमता को लकई जो कोई, ताको आवागवन होई, ओहम सोहम सोई, ओहम कीलक सोहम बाला, सोहम बोले रिसाला, किलक कमत कमोर कंकवत, ये चारों योग पीर, धर्मदास को शब्द सुनायो, सतगुरु सत्य कबीर, कबीर मिले धर्मदास को, लिख परवाना आदि अंत की वार्ता, यही लोक की चीज, गुरुमुख बानी उचरे, शिष्य साचे करिमा, यही विधि पंदा छूते हैं, और युक्ति नहीं यान, साधु साधु मुख से कहे, पाप बसम हो जाए, आप कबीर गुरु कहत है, साधु सदा सहाय, साधु स्वरूपी गुरु रहे, गुरु स्वरूपी आ, मन सा वाचा कर मना, कहै कबीर यसता, बाजानार भया परती, सतगुरु आए भव जल जी, बाजा बाजे साहब के राज, मारा कुता दगा बाज, हाजिर को हाजुर, गाफिल को दूर, हिंदू का मुसलमान का पीर, सात द्वीप नौ खंड में सो हम सत्य कबीर। सात द्वीप नौ खंड में सो हम सत्य कबीर। दया सागर। गुरु दया सागर, ज्ञानियागर, शब्द रूपी सतगुरम तासो चरण सरोज बंदो, सुखदायक सुख सागरम। योग जीतय जीतयमर, भाषते सत सुकृतं। दयापाल दयाल स्वामी, ज्ञानदाता सुस्थिरम्। क्षमाशील संतोष समता, आनंद रूपी हृदयम्। सहज भाव विवेक सुस्थिर, निर्माया निह संशयम्। निर्मोही निर्वैर निर्भय, अकट कथिता अविगतम। उपकार और उपदेश दाता, मुक्ति मार्ग सतगुरम। दास भाव की प्रीत विनती, भक्ति करन करावनम। 84 बंधन कर्म खंडन, बंदी छोर कहावनम। त्रिगुण रहता सत्य वक्ता, सत्य लोक निवासितम। सत्य पुरुष जहाँ सत्य साहब, तहाँ आप विराजितम। युगन युगन सत्य पुरुष आज्ञा, जीवन कारण पगुधरम। दीन लीनय चिंत होई के, जगत में दौलत फिरम। करुणा में कबीर केवल, सुखदायक सर्वलायकम। यम भयंकर मान मर्दम, दुखित जीव सहायकम। धर्मदास कर जोर बिनवे, दया करो मन वश करम। करु सेवा गुरु भक्ति अविचल, निश दिन आराधो सुमिरनम। सतगुरु की यादिक महिमा, ज्ञान कुंद नहाइए। भ्रमित मन जब होत सुस्त, बहुरी न भव जल आइए। साधु संत की अधिक महिमा, रहनी कुंद नहाइए। काम क्रोध विकार परिहरि, बहुरी न भव जल आइए। दासतन की अधिक महिमा, सेवा कुंद नहाइए। प्रेम भक्ति प्रतिव्रत दृढ़ करि, बहुरी न भव जल आइए। योगी पुरुष की अधिक महिमा, योक्ति कुंद नहाइए। चंद्र सूर्य मन गगन सिर करि, बहुरी न भव जल आइए। रोटावक की अधिक महिमा, सारे कुंद नहाइए। सार शब्द निवेर लीजे, बहुरी न भव जल आइए, गुरु साधु संत समाज मध्य, भक्ति मुक्ति विधाइए, सुरति करी सत्य लोक पहुँचे, बहुरी न भव जल आइए। धर्मदास प्रकाश सत्य गुरु अकह कुंद नहाइए, सकल किल विष धोय निर्मल, बहुरी न भव जल आइए। साहेब कबीर प्रकाश सत्य गुरु भली सुमति धारिये, सार में तत्व सार दर्श, सोई कहाँ कहाइए। धर्मदास तत्व खोज देखो, तत्व में निहतत्व है, कहे कबीर निहतत्व दर्श, आवागवन निवारिये, कहे कबीर निहतत्व दर्श, आवागवन निवारिये। बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। Devotees will now go switch over to Mahendra Saheb for rendition of some bhajans. Bandagi Sahib.
बोले सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय।
गुरु की जय बंदगी, कोटि कोटि प्रणाम, कीर्तन जाने भंज को, गुरु का आदि नाम चित चेत हुमाई, आदि नाम चित चेत हुमाई, आरती साजहु ज्योति बराई, आरती साजहु ज्योति बराई, आदि नाम चित चेत हुमाई, आदि नाम चित चेत हुमाई, रचना है लोक की, सोचो का विस्तार। की बैठे निज वंश सुत, की पूरा करिहार। की बैठे निज वंश सुत, की पूरा करिहार। ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना। हार मास की कन्या हमारा, धन मूरत क्यों देख लुभाया। हार मास की कन्या हमारा, धन मूरत क्यों देख लुभाया। देह सखी हटाले प्यारे मना, देह सखी हटाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले माता पिता भगनी सुखदारा, योता दाता जगत पधारा। माता पिता भगनी सुखदारा, योता दाता जगत पधारा। मोह ममता विचारे प्यारे मना, मोह ममता विचारे प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले 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 प्यारे मना। सत्संगत है काशी नगरी, मन के मैल धोयले सगरी। सत्संगत है काशी नगरी, मन के मैल धोयले सगरी। सखी मोता लगाले प्यारे मना, सखी मोता लगाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले प्यारे मना। हंस शब्द के चारों मंडली, दीन जीव ज्योति एक चंदनी। हंस शब्द के चारों मंडली, दीन जीव ज्योति एक चंदनी। आज बिगड़ी बनाले प्यारे मना, आज बिगड़ी बनाले प्यारे मना, ज्ञानी गंगा नहाले 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 प्यारे मना।
बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय।
बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। किरण गए तू एक पल, संग मिले फल चार। किरण गए तू एक पल, संग मिले फल चार। सतगुरु मिले अनेक फल, काहे कबीर विचार। सतगुरु मिले अनेक फल, काहे कबीर विचार। तो सताम का ढूंढ ढूंढ हमें हारा सतगुरु ढूंढ ढूंढ हमें हारा सतगुरु मिलाना जरा तुम्हारा ओ ढूंढ ढूंढ हमें हारा सतगुरु मिलाना जरा तुम्हारा रामेश्वर जगे सतवार का बद्रीनाथ की धारा तो रामेश्वर जगे सतवार का बद्रीनाथ की धारा दे तो निहारा लाना दर लाना दर बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। वृक्ष बहुना फल बके नरी नर ऊपर मारत के कारणे संतन धरा सुरति सुहागिन जाग हो मोहे सुरति सुहागिन जाग हो मोहे सुरति पर मोहन सजना में कापर को ऊटी भजन में लाग हो मोहे सुरति सुहागिन जाग हो मोहे सुरति जला मिले जो निहार लो गगन में जला मिले जो जगत के प्रीति में आग हो मोहे सुरति सुहागिन सुरति सुहागिन जाग हो सुनो पूरे गीत प्रेम प्रिया राग हो सुरति सुहागे जाग हो कहत कबीर सुनो मैं साधु कहत कबीर सुनो मैं साधु भक्ति अमर मांग हो मुझे सुरति सुहागे सुरति सुहागे जाग हो बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। सिंह भाई पहला भजन सिंह भाई पहला भजन गुरु को कीरे बंदगी कोटि कोटि प्रणाम कीर्तन जाने वृंद को तुम कर ले आप समान गुरु मूर्ति घर जन्मा सेवक सैनिक चोर पलक पलक निर्गत मूर्ति गुरु जी से दर्शन दान आवादिला मगना भये गुरु जी से दर्शन दान आवादिला मगना भये बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब जय। और बात तो बच्चों महान बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। Let's bow our heads as we begin with our opening prayer. Utan thir mana thir bachan thira surati nigat thir hoy कहे कबीर तेरी दास को भला न पकड़े कोई, भला न पकड़े कोई। वो सतलोक से उतरे करता पुरुष कबीर, Jalvahan Paurantiye Dodi Nanake Pir Dodi Nanake Pir Dhyayeta Sadguram Sveta Rupamamalam Svetambaram Shobhitam Karne Kundal Svetshobha Muktam Hiramani Mandatam Nana Mala Muktadi Shobhit Kala Paramasane Sustitam Daya Vidhir Suprasanam Varanam Satguram Tanamami Dvebadam Dvebujam Prashanam Varanam Dvinetram Dayalam Selikantamati Kalam Svetambari Mekhala Chakranket Shirrachna Kachitam Dveshpantara Bandagi Satguru Yogdan Sahitam Kabiram Karunamayam Bani Maha Agra Ki Bani Tame Yog Santayan Gyani Pratam Shab Sirti Nirmawa Namni Akshar Adar Batawa Kabir Namni Akshar Lina Agrabani Hansanto Dina Agrabani Agran Hai Agradaja Paharai Ehi Kabir Ramdasu Adi Shabd Videhi Ai Amar Purush ko Sumiran Kina Sumiran Bhajan Jap Kar Lina Satyanam Sumiro Khatmahi Dharm Rai Ki Pade Na Chahi Ehi Kabir Ramdasu Satyanam Nijasar Yaha Sumiran Nija Sumir Ki Hansa Hui Bhav Par Hansa Hui Bhav Par Boliye Satguru Kabir Saheb Ki Jai. Devotees, as I welcome you to this Poornima fasting, the month of Kartik, October, November, and disciples of the Ramdass Ashram and others who upkeep this Poornima fast, Sadhguru Kabir Sahib has emphasized how important this fasting is and the duty in keeping this fast so that we can prepare ourselves for that journey. Now, Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, he keeps coming in all yogas, he keeps coming over and over, just to remind us of that journey back to Satluj. So there and then he gave us, he equipped us with all the ingredients that is required for us to attain such, right? To attain liberation. So today, I really wanted to speak about Bhakti a little, but I want to also give you a little on Sadhguru Kabir Sahib's journey, where he met with two Brahmin brothers. But before I go there, I just want to remind you the importance of this month according to the Baramasi. It says here, Kartik kaya sada tumhari rahne ki nahi. एक दिन ऐसा आना पड़े तन जरे अगिन माही जरे जो सूखी सी लकड़ी जरे जो सूखी सी लकड़ी हंसा चोर चले काया वो सीधी राह पकड़ी. So Sadhguru Kabir Sahib is reminding us in this month, this Kartik month, Kaya sada tumhari rahne ki nahi. This kaya, this body, at some point in time we have to give up this body. The soul will separate from this body. Ekadina hansa an paritan jare agina mahi, and it will go where? It goes to the fire. Jare jo sukhi si lakari, and there in the fire, what will happen? It will burn. This body will burn up. Hansa chor chale kaya ki sidhi raha pakari. That what will happen is that the soul, when the soul is separated, it will find its journey according to its deeds. Whatever the deeds are, so if you have, do your devotion, and so you will, your journey will be, or your destiny will be a different place. So according to what you have destined yourself to attain in this life, with your devotion, that's what will occur to you in the future when the soul leaves this body. So it is important that we realize the importance of having this body in the first place. What's the purpose of having this body? Is for us to complete our devotion. When we say complete our devotion, we mean completing our karmas, so that we don't, fall into that cycle of chorasi, or birth and death. And all the soul just keep coming and going in that cycle of reincarnation, where you just keep going and coming, and we are not able to attain this moksha, this liberation of the soul to Satru. So today, as I said, I want to just give you a little on this episode of Sadhguru Kabir Sahib's journey, where he had just completed his mission and meeting with Raja Jagjivan, a king who has completed his devotion, and his soul was, destined to Satlu. So Sadhguru Kabir Sahib just went to meet with him, and there he also performed a miracle, but we will go to that on another satsang. Today I want to focus on this episode where he met with two Brahmin brothers. So these two Brahmin brothers, they were in search of a guru, but they want a guru who will stop their going and coming, as like I explained earlier. So stop that cycle of birth and death, where they can attain moksha. So they keep hearing about this moksha that everyone is speaking about, this heavenly place where you get liberated and you go to heaven. And they were deeply in search of finding a guru who can take them there. They were very, I must say, very determined and very steadfast in their devotion. But they had their plans also. They want to meet with such a guru. So their plan was that they will plant a dry branch. So just to remind you all, Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, after meeting with Raja Jagjivan, he was on a journey from Kashi to Maghar. Okay, it's because it is said that Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, he left Kashi to go to Maghar because he wanted to just let the devotees know that no matter where the soul leaves this body, whatever the destiny is, it will go, but it will not go as was mentioned or was said by many great souls before, that the souls that leave from Maghar, they turn to a donkey. So he just, in this journey, he was just going back, so he met with Raja Jagjivan, and now he is meeting with these two Brahmin brothers. So they had their plan, the two Brahmin brothers, that they will plant a dry branch, and there, that any sadhu or simply one that pass their way, they will wash off their feet and treat them, like any person who is doing seva, offer them food and perform arti and so. But their secret plan is that they will wash off their feet and they will throw in this dry branch. And any one of those sadhu or saintly one that the tree get green with, the branch get green with, they will accept as their true guru. And so they keep going, and initially there were many sadhus and saints that visited. And they keep going with their practice secretly until months keep passing now, and so sometimes it started to get less and less sadhus and saintly one will pass. Sometimes days will pass and not even sadhu saintly one will pass for them to do, this ritual that they had bounded themselves to. So they were starting to lose faith. But Sadhguru Kabir Sahib on his journey, when he passed there, so Tatwa and Jiva was sitting in the house and they observed the sadhu pass, but he passed straight and he passed the whole street and he continued with his journey. So I wanted to know, well, like what happened? Why the sadhu has passed straight? But Tatwa was telling Jiva that, I have, by seeing the sadhu, I have seen something, some light, some deep vision that this person could be the person that we are looking for. So it is said that Sadhguru Kabir Sahib passed and he keep coming back now, and then Tatwa is asking Jiva, should I go and ask him to come inside and then we can perform this ritual by washing of his feet and so? And they both agreed, and they bring this, and they went and met with Sadhguru Kabir Sahib. They brought him inside and they performed the washing of his feet. And what happened? When they went and threw the water by the dry branch, it immediately sprouted. And so, but no one knew about it yet. So they come back and they sat down and say, but the branch has gotten green now. So this is the person we are looking for. So they went and the ball by Sadhguru Kabir Sahib. And then what happened? When they bow, they beg Sadhguru Kabir Sahib if he will accept them as their chela, or if he will be their guru. And so Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, what he did, he said yes, and because of their determination and the steadfast way of keeping their devotion. So he reminded them of this. He said, Guru ko taje baje joana, ta pashuwa ko ukatakya. What it means, it says, when you find a complete saint, then your faith should not be in any other saint as you have with your guru. So remember that. Guru ko taje baje haje jo ana, ta pashuwa ko ukatakya. Then he went on to say, आए का आधार करे चलते निवावे शीस तुलसी ऐसे मीत को मिलियो बिसवे बीस. What it means, he says, have respect for all saints, but when you meet your guru is special to you or for you. Then he finally said this, Jo pativrata pati se rati, ana purush nahi hawe. Base pihar mein dhyan pritam mein aisa surat lagawe. And he says, when you have find a complete guru, you will gain complete knowledge. You will get the correct name, and all your sorrows will be eradicated. So there and then Sadguru Kabir Sahib came. He gave them the Satsang, and they accepted the Pan Parwana. This Pan Parwana, according to the text, it is said that when they accepted this, it created that environment where they have completed paying all their debts in this world. So, you know, in the bhajan, it says, I know last fasting or two fasting ago, we would have sung that bhajan. It says, I just want to go in at 2 or 3 of the verses there. It goes like this, and it says, So panawar dasa ko dina jate kala bhayo agina. So he says that whoever accepted this Bira Prasad, what happens when they accept it? There and then, Kal, the Lord of Death, he has become weak. Pana Prasad Jiva Jopawi Ankuri Sataloka Siddhani. And who accept this Bira Prasad, this Pan Prasad, what happens? They are now destined to go to Satlok. ऐसा भेद करो प्रकाशा सत्य शब्द मानो विश्वासा. So Sadguru Kabir Sahib has given Tattva and Jiva the Sat Shabd. They accepted the Pan Prasad, the Sat Shabd. Aisa bheda karo prakasha. This bhajan Sadguru Kabir Sahib is telling Ramdass ji that ensure that this message about the Pan Prasad is shared amongst all. Because Aisa bheda karo prakasha, that the enlightened soul, when they set the Shabda Mano Vishwasa, that soul will, you know, that enlightenment will allow them to see beyond this world, this tree look, this kal world. Kahi Kabir suno dharmadasa, Bira nam karo barakasa. So, you know, it is important that Sadguru Kabir Sahib tell Ramdass to listen carefully. They ensure that all get this enlightenment about this Vira Prasad. And so to Tattva and Jiva, they accepted this Vira Prasad, they took the Satya and they were able to, you know, complete their devotion and attain liberation. Boliye Sadguru Kabir Sahib ki Jai. So that is when now I was just have a little time and I want to talk about bhakti. Bhakti means devotion, and bhakti is, you know, is the root. If one can perform bhakti or do devotion, they can, you know, they can set themselves on the path of liberation. So to get moksha, you know, it's these 2 words you will meet regularly in most of Sadguru Kabir Sahib bhajans, or almost all. The word bhakti and moksha. So in performing your bhakti, you know, Sadguru Kabir Sahib was very, 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 you know, strong in his words about bhakti, because he said bhakti bhakta bhagavanta guru chatur nama bhakti इनके पर बंधन की नाशे विघ्न नहीं. So bhakti bhakt, to become a bhakt, you have to do bhakti. And all of us will, we got to be very careful, because why? Bhakti is not so much of you're going and sitting in front of the guru and reciting your prayers. All that is part of it, yes, but there's the bigger thing to that is that is how much love and how much compassion and mercy and whatever, how truthful you are, how you regulate your life on a daily basis. So then, it becomes real. But if you keep, you might, one day you were not so good, and then the guru come and you sit with him and you give a false impression. What's going to happen? So Sadhguru Kabir Sahib is saying that this bhakti I'm speaking about is about yourself and how much compassion you have for others, how much compassion you have for him in your search for him. That's now the bhajan that Sahib Uchanda Sahib sing that. Yeah, it tells us that how much love Sadhguru and Ramdass Ji had for Sadhguru Kabir Sahib. He went searching all over for him until almost to that point where he almost gave up. How many places he went looking for him. And so much you must have in your determination. Just like Tatu and Jiva, how much determination they had until they could have meet with Sadhguru Kabir Sahib. And so for all of us, it's the same thing. We have to have that determination to complete our devotion. So let's see a few sakis on bhakti. Bhakti bhava bhado nahi sabhi chali ghara sarita soi saraye jet mas tahrai. So bhakti bhav bhado nahi. He says here that bhakti is something that is you can't just have it for a short little while. It's something that must be flowing with you all the time. So you can't just, tell yourself that, use a bhakt, but you only have it when when you're outside the ashram or wherever, your display is a little different. Similarly, he says, Nadi is a river, right? So he says here, bhakti does flow like the river, but he says, in the rainy season, the river does flow plenty. All the rivers flow. Jet Masat Harai. But in this Jet Mas, they say in that month, in the dry month, it doesn't have plenty rain, and so most of the rivers might stop flowing. But it is said that, your devotion, the true devotion is the one that really keeps the river flowing. Just like when the river flow all the time, it keeps you always flowing, keeps you, on that path of continuity, where you don't break whatever you have. But you just put it and give it a rest and wait again for the dry season to come back. No, it is continuous. Bhakti bhesha bahu antara jaise dharani akash भक्तलीन गुरु चरण में भेष जगत किया. They says here, Bhakti Vesha Bahu Antara. Now it is, so the Sadguru Kabir Sahib is saying here, again, Bhakti Vesha Bahu Antara. I mean, everybody, we have to be careful because we have to know who is really, who is really being saintly. And who is, we don't want to be the judge of anyone, of course, but you have to know, like everyone in this world, that's the reason why it is in this body. That's why you were saying Tattva and Jiva. In this body, it have the Tattva, which is the 5 elements, and the Jiva, which is what? The soul. But there's one more thing, what we call Kal, the man. And in this man, Kal dwells there, and he takes full control of everything that we do. Once we have this worldly attachment and worldly, influences that keeps us, intact in his part. But do you know that next to Kal, the Lord of Death, there is Sadguru Kabir Sahib right there? So I want you to think carefully about this. In this, so if we keep the mind active, it means to say that we also keeping Kal very active in that regard. But if we can activate the Sadguru Kabir's seated right next to Kal, you will certainly, be able to devour Kal, meaning that you will be able to overcome Kal and overcome the influences of this world. I only draw that reference, but it may not be in context of Visakhi per se, but what it means here is that it says Bhakti Bhesha Bahu Antara. Antara means that what is inside and what is on the outside. So what is inside is what? Is yours, everyone has their connection from within. And that within there is your connection that nobody else will know. That is a secret bond between you and the Supreme Lord. The saints here that everybody is caught in this where they only are being rooted sometimes. And what happens? The outward appearances does not reveal, because it will not be able to reveal what is inside. Only a guru knows that. No one can explain that to you, because why of that connection? So says that one, Bhesa Jagat ki Ash. Otherwise, Ash is desires. So because of the desires we have for this world, we might feel a little too proud to go and be at the feet of the guru. Or because we have attained some degree of, of wealth in this world, it takes away your effort in trying to be with your guru, because you might because of your ego that you may have may even prevent you from even bowing at your guru's feet. So Sadguru Kabir Sahib is asking us to be careful with that. Bhakta katde ati दुर्लभ भेष सुगमन नित्य सोई भक्ति जो न्यारी भेष से यहाँ जाने सब कोई जाने यहाँ जाने सब कोई. This is bhakti kathin ati durlabh, that everybody feel that him, that devotion is something that is you can just say it by the lips, but this devotion is much deeper than that, and it's something that is kathin says that until you don't put it into practice, it will remain difficult for you. So anything that you does not practice or put into practice, you will not, it will, what happens, it becomes a task for you to perform. So he says that everybody feel that they could say something once and get through, or it's only by practicing that one can really overcome in this world. And practicing what? Practicing devotion. And this devotion that we are speaking about, what Guru Kabir Sahib is speaking about, is about living up to your dharma to the fullest. Where you're totally aligned with all the knowledge that you have about what was taught to you by your Guru. There is no, anytime you break the line, you break it on your own. That's the reason why Guru Kabir Sahib informed Tatwa and Jiva the importance of what I was telling you just now about that when you find a complete Guru, you should not deviate at all. That when you find that complete Guru, you do all your devotion again. Go deviate because you yourself will be breaking up your devotion into pieces, fragments. So it is important that we do our prayers as prescribed by Guru Kabir Sahib and complete our devotion. Okay, the time has gone so quickly, so we will have to continue tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. We again will begin at 6:30 p.m. when we will have our second night of Poornima fasting. Tomorrow we'll see a little more on bhakti, and then we'll move on to a few talk on Poornima, but that's time. So let's bow our heads as we go on to December. O Mala Topi Sumarani Satguru Dio Bakashi Pal Pal Guru Ko Bandagi Charan Nawahushi Bhav Bhanjan Dukha Pariharan Amar Karan Shari Adi Yugari Apago Guru Charo Yog Kabir Guru Charo Yog Kabir Charan Bandagi Charan Seva Ajar Mool Vistar Sahib Kabir ke Bandagi Pahunche Utere Silsevar Kahi Kabir Sunod Ramdass Charan Bandagi Karo Prakash Gyani Dhyani Naga Nirbani Puthari Bandari Kadarshan Char Sampada Bhavan Dwaris Char Guru Vansvayalis Sakal Hans ke Bandagi Sahi Bandagi Sahi Bandagi Sahi Satnam